Yeah, that's pretty cute. Oh, and it does help with his obedience too. Look at that little dance he does. Oh, and side note, you can pick up your tamed pups with the small cages from the animal cages mod. There's no problem with that. That's how I got him up here. Hello there, and welcome back to Vintage Story. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I was just looking at the map, planning out what I'm going to do today, and I noticed these lakes, ponds, are starting to freeze over. And I haven't seen ice in-game before, so I wanted to go check that out without stepping on any of the traps I have set up. And keeping plenty of distance from the bear that's hiding right over there. Yeah, we've actually got lake ice. Can I do anything with ice? That's rice, not ice. It does not appear to be anything you can do with ice. Aside from slide on it. Yeah, okay. Well, that answers that question. You slide on it a bit, but well, I can probably break it. Yeah, but you don't get anything from it. That's good to know. What I want to do today, again, not trip any of the traps I have set in the tall grass, like that. Oh, that camouflages in pretty good with the frosty snow. Well, now that's starting to turn winter. I know there's some copper over here, I think it was. I know I found a good hit of copper somewhere over here. Is it actually visible? I just don't... Apparently I didn't mark it. Anyway, want to go gather up some more copper because I want to make the medium animal cage. This one here, which requires a copper ingot. Now I have a little bit of copper I can turn into ingots. I'm probably going to want 2 cages, and I do have enough copper to make 2, but then I'm going to be out of copper, so might as well go collect more. So make the animal cages, and then over in this area here, start building a proper barn. We've got our chicken coop, but we build the barn, and then we can see about collecting ourselves some rams, some ewes, and some hogs. To store them in there, and we can start breeding up animals. So that is the plan. I did just collect a whole bunch of hay grass using my scythe. I also want to check something when this fully grows, because I don't know what would happen if I tried scything these plants as they were growing. So if I wait for this to be harvestable and this to not, if I then harvest this and this breaks, well, okay, I only lose 1 plant. If I try it over here and I lose multiple, that's less ideal. So that's the plan for today. Just gotta wait for it to be light out, and then we can head out. Well, I still can't find what I'm looking for, but it looks like there's some snow starting to accumulate. What the? Oh, I'm starving. I was trying to figure out why I was getting hurt. Well, rabbit is dinner. Nah, not very good dinner. It's low weight. Ooh, actually, that's pretty good. But yeah, we've got snow starting to accumulate. I hadn't noticed. I am still trying to find the copper. I could have... Ooh, okay. I must have gone out of render range and... I must have gone out of loading range and then reloaded them. Could have sworn there was a cave somewhere over here that had a copper deposit that was visible from the surface, and I can't find it now. I really want to see what this snow looks like over here. Slightly wet. That's from the snow. From the snow coming down, not the snow on the ground. Again, I'm not seeing my temperature changing. And it actually sounds like I'm trudging through snow. That's kind of cool. I do love the sounds in this game. The sound effects, what you get when you're wearing armor. So, very good sound design. As a sound engineer, I approve 100%. Alright, I'm gonna keep looking because otherwise I'm just gonna prattle on and bore you and myself to death. Well, no copper, but I did find the bismuthinite I found the other day. And I tell you, this stuff is hard to distinguish from granite. Over here, I keep getting medium hits. There's probably... Well, okay. I don't actually see any. I was thinking there's probably some visible in the wall. I just couldn't find it because it blends in so well. Here I got a bunch of friends downstairs. That's the area I dug out earlier for the copper. And they're being very noisy. I did not even see that piece. Literally right above my head. That's how well this stuff blends in. So... yeah, if you're looking for bismuthinite in granite, it's not exactly easy to spot. And the reason I'm collecting this, I was looking in the book or hand guide, and bismuthinite lanterns light up 20, as opposed to the tin bronze, which is 18. So yeah, this stuff is worth grabbing. Turn it into ingots, turn it into plates, and then... wait, now this one says 18 also. I could have sworn it was bismuth bronze. That's gold sheet. That's a silver sheet. That's a normal one. Oh, okay. Maybe I was looking at the one with a silver sheet. Oh well. I can still use this to make lanterns. Which is the whole purpose of this little expedition. Get more resources, make more lanterns, light up around my base a bit better. Still need to find copper so I can make the cages, but yeah. Oh, the turnips are ready to harvest. So let's test this out. I'm going to put on trim. See what happens. Okay, it does harvest any plant in a radius, not just harvestable plants. So that answers that question. By the way, I had my butt kicked by a bunch of drifters on my way back from the mine. I had to run a gauntlet of about 40 of them. And then I had another 10 or so spawn around my house and make a whole racket during the night. So that's why I am on so little health. They reduced me to half a hit point. Mind you, I've got 20 hit points at present. So yeah. Those got charred, but I actually want to turn these into breadcrumbs. Oh, and you get 4 per loaf of bread. I did not know that. It works for me. I was making up some more food since I've been preserving food using the beeswax on the crocs, but I'm also running out of non-sealed food, so I figured I'd be going back and forth making some more food. I saw there are breadcrumbs I could make from expanded food, so I wanted to give that a try. If I add 6 to this stew. Yeah, here we go. So we've got bone broth, chopped carrots, chopped turnips, and rye breadcrumbs. Cook them all together, and I will get a rather unique stew, I think. But more food for me. So that's going. I did make some rye porridge, made 6 portions, 2 for now, 4 for storage. And so yeah, I'm just going back and forth making food while I was waiting for the sun to come up. Yeah, year and a half. Well, no, a little more than a year on these food items, so that should last me pretty good. Not sure how much food I'm going through in a day. Oh, you know what? I should put this on the bomb shelf. I'm not sure how much food I'm going through a day. It does depend on how filling it is. The pilaf is very filling, whereas the porridge is not as filling. Stew is even less filling, so it varies. But you figure 1 to 2 servings a day. Down there I have 8, 16, 20 servings. So that's at least 10 days worth of food. I'm gonna need to craft up some more crocs, I think. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for now. Let my health restore. Oh, I completely forgot about this. That already. I cooked up the bismuth. Bismuth has a low temperature of only 200 and something. So I can turn these into ingots at a pretty low temperature. I only needed to use peat to heat them up. Let these cool, and then we'll see about making myself three bismuth lanterns, which I can put around our farmland back there. Light up the area a bit, not have to worry about spawns. Here we go. I knew I saw copper, although this is not exactly a easily accessible location. I had to go fairly far underground to get to it, but it's medium quality. There's a good amount here. This should hold me over for a little while. I just need one cage. If I make two, it'd be better, but I can make do with one, and then the rest I could turn into more bronze. Although my sanity is dropping down here, so I should probably make this a quick job. Shouldn't dawdle too much. I've barely touched this deposit. There is more the further I go back, and there's also a ton of saltpeter back here. I don't know what saltpeter is used for. Might help if I was on this. Saltpeter. Fertilizer. Okay. Ingredient for blasting powder or blasting bomb. This bomb is particularly effective for mining ore, but less so for plain rock. Has a 10% chance of destroying ore and has a very high chance of destroying crystals and crystallized ore. I mean destroying as in not being picked up, or destroying as in breaking the block so you can pick up the drop. You can also make fireworks. That's all primitive survival. Yeah, fertilizer. Okay. Well, that looks like it really. This goes on for a while. And there's even more copper down here. And this is rich. The stuff I'm working on up here is just normal, although wow, my sanity started plummeting when I went down there. Already fought my first bunch of drifters that decided to harass me while I was working down here. I think I cleaned out this area of, well, this layer of copper. So next I go to the layer that's right here, which is medium also. But yeah, look how fast I'm losing sanity. I'm already at 73%. But I am getting a lot of copper, so yeah, this is worth it. So long as I actually leave myself a way to get out of here. Alright, let's keep collecting this stuff. By the way, I'm at 90 units already. So every 5 units is another ingot of copper. Well, we just hit 63%, and the creepy music that plays during rift storms just started. So yeah, that's disconcerting. However, I'm getting so much down here that it's I don't know, this seems worth the risk right now. Although if this music is playing, does that mean that there's a risk of the stronger drifters spawning now? I'm gonna go off that hypothesis for now until I can prove otherwise. I think it's a safe bet to assume that when the creepy music starts playing, things are getting more dangerous. I think, however, when I'm done collecting this vein, I'll go back up. I won't worry about the rich vein until later. I'll come back down with my actual armor for that one, and more torches so I can light up the area a bit better. So right now I just have my lantern and the one torch I've placed down, which I should probably just leave. And let's see what we got. 2 full stacks of medium quality, plus 13, plus a medium chunk that's worth 40. So each 5 is worth one ingot. So that's 12, 24, 28, and 28 ingots of copper. Well, 28 ingots worth of copper. I now have to go turn it all into bronze. And we're definitely going to need new picks. And these are all done. So I can start making these into... I'm going to do 4 at a time. Into plates. So, yep, okay, that's what I'm going to be doing all night. I'm going to be casting out a whole ton of bronze. And making some bismuth lanterns. Oh, my sanity's recovering quite quickly, though. That's good. I wasn't sure if this was a high stability area, and it's at least moderate stability that I'm recovering it pretty quickly. It's not a low stability area. Okay, I joke about being besieged, but I think I've killed about 40 of these guys already tonight, all while just trying to do my crafting. Don't run out of arrows at this rate. I mean, I was working on my working on this when they attacked me, and it's cooled down. Man, I can't place it down. Okay, just trying to make plates, and I've got to deal with all this. So rude. All right, well, the rest of those will have to wait till later. Let's see. Oh, wait, I forgot. Sheesh. Says, forgot this. So I'm going to swap that over so I can actually see better. That's my bee collection, not my drifter collection. Oh. I was gonna say I am down to a one shot. Ooh, spooky lighting. Yeah, there's one right there. Look at this mess. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's one in here. He's been... Maybe he's up top. I'm stuck on the ladder. I can't move. There we go. Aha, bet you can't do that. And the crazy thing is, it hasn't been above medium rift activity all night, and yet, oh, a bunch of them despawned. And yet, I've probably killed more drifters tonight than I have the rest of the game so far. I mean, just look at that. We've got 9 flax and 2 gears tonight, and I haven't dumped my inventory yet. If ever there was a reason why I need to finish making these lanterns to light up around my base, tonight was it. Sheesh. Well, at least we got 9 flax out of it. But I just used up all of my healing supplies, lasting that siege. Oh wait, got more than 9 flax. There's another 2 here. Got 11 flax. So yeah, that gives you an idea of how many I just fought off. That I got 11 flax tonight. And those are only, you know, surface drifters I was dealing with. I wasn't even dealing with the dangerous ones. And I just made up a few more candles using this recipe here with some seed oil. I made the seed oil by pressing down about half of my turnip and half of my onion seeds. I think I need a full 64 in order to make the bucket, but then I've put them in these little bottles from Culinary Artillery, so now we've got a bunch of seed oil we can use to make more candles, so we don't need to use the beeswax. Although my beehives were ready to be harvested, so I have more honeycombs. Which reminded me, I was supposed to be making the Langstroth hive today. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. So we might look at that in a minute or two. But we made up some more bismuth plates. They do stack. Candle, clear quartz. Now we have some more lanterns. And I can stick these outside and sort of light up the area a bit better, which should reduce the likelihood of drifters spawning around here. I still need more. I need one for this corner, one for that back corner there, because this is sort of a dark spot. Eventually I'm gonna have fence posts set up like out here with a lantern on top of it. Just throw extra light. Okay, we've got our copper ingot. We keep forgetting to close our doors. Next, I need that. This, I think. Grab this as well. And I want a medium cage. It doesn't show up as medium cage. It does show up as cage though. Okay. 4 planks, 4 sticks, 1 ingot. There we go. I was off by 1 degree. Now we have a medium cage. It is midnight. Not going to be catching anything at midnight. So let's sleep quickly and then go out when it's bright out. I'm going to be hungry when I wake up. And I don't have any food prepped because all the food I did prep is in storage. Yeah. Let's take a loaf of bread. That works. Now there are hogs over here. There are sheep over there. You know, let's grab a sheep. And let's chase the rabbit. And chase the rabbit, not Elmer Fudd's kill the wabbit. Let's see if this works. I need to... That did not work. Needs to be hurt or domesticated to catch. Well, I punched it. Does that count as being hurt? Okay, now I'm hurt. Oh my gosh, it's catching up to me. It caught me. Okay, well, that did not work at all. And I'm faster than your average character right now because I'm a hunter. I can run fast. Apparently the big horned sheep can run just as fast as I can. Actually faster. It caught up to me. Are you still mad at me? Let's shoot it once. That didn't work. Okay, you know what? Well, now you're dead. And you're low weight too, so it wasn't really even worth killing you. Okay, I take that back. You had a lot of meat on you. Okay, so The medium cage does not work on adult sheep. And they hit hard. Okay, so then the next thing to do would be look for baby sheep. Actually, the next thing to do is pause the game and go look at the mod page for this mod. Okay, so it will work with sheep, but they have to have less than 1/3 health. And I don't know what their base health is. So I don't know how many arrows it takes to get them down to 1/3 health. Okay, so 3 arrows kills it. Yeah, I love the look of the snow and the fact that it piles up. Same reason I love it in Terraformacraft. Although, it looks like stones and ore deposits are visible, through the snow. At least some of them are. That's kind of obscured. I know I noticed plants. Not all plants, not flowers, but wild crops stay visible. No snow appears to accumulate on them. Either that or just not enough snow has accumulated for them to be buried. But here, you see this over here? Snow all around it. These two with rye are completely uncovered in snow. So it looks like when the snow falls, wild crops will not get covered. Meaning it will be a little easier to find the wild crops in the winter. Oh, there's some more. There's some flax. I'll take it. Provided they actually grow. Missed. Missed. That's 1. That's 2. Get back here. I know you're faster than me. Just slow down for a minute. Or from chicken chaser to sheep chaser. Got it. Whew. Okay, so we have our first sheep. We don't have a pen for it yet, or a barn, so I can't really do anything with it. This was not thought out thoroughly enough. But we can go back. We can stick the cage in a box until I have a pen built. Okay, so for the record, with the recurve bow and bronze tipped arrows, 2 hits is enough to bring the bighorn sheep down to under 1/3 health, so you can catch it. So we have a double rift right next to the house. That was a fun evening. But yeah, I want to just stand next to this for a moment. Giant cogs come out of the ground. Sandy is plummeting. It's like during a rift storm. I don't want to stand here too long though. 30. Okay, my sanity dropped all the way down to 30. Yeah, I know if my sanity drops down to 0 while I'm next to it, then something will happen, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. Oh, I don't know why I keep going towards where the bear is. You know what? Let's just kill it. I'm tired of having to be cautious of going over here because of a bear. Didn't kill it, did I? Yes, I did. Excellent. Ooh, it's a good weight bear too, so that should give me a bit of fat. 3. I can't break the carcass because it belongs to the Trader, technically, because in his zone. Oh, well. 2 of my arrows broke, though. I'm gonna need to craft up more arrows. These are not cheap arrows. He's got a large trough. I bet I can't, like... Wooden cages. Those are not from the cages mod. Those are base game cages that don't actually do anything currently. He's got a resonator out here. He's got a resonator inside. How does he have 2 resonators? Why can't you give me one? Do you need 2 resonators? Do you have anything for trade? Tapestries. I wanted to grab a tapestry. 7 years. Which tapestry do I want? I'll be right back. I'll buy a tapestry or 2 for my home. Make it look nice. Yeah, we're gonna need more lanterns, by the way, because the 3 I put down, I keep leaving doors open, are not doing a good enough job at keeping all the drifters from spawning around. Okay, let's grab this tapestry and that one. Thank you for your business. Let's go back and see about putting these tapestries up. I assume I can place them on walls. Of course, my walls are almost completely covered in tool racks. Oh, these are a lot smaller than I thought they were. Okay. I thought I was going to get like a 2x2 tapestry or something, not a 1x1. Well, hey, it's something. Now I've got a little more color. Though that's probably not the best one to put there because it's this. The oak planks are almost the same color as the background of the tapestry. Put that one there and this one in here. So we are getting a little late in the episode, but I did promise we'd look at the Langstroth hives. Yes, last episode. So let's actually just get on with it. We've got beeswax. We've got some boards. We need to make these hive panels. Not sure how many we're going to need, but it's 1 beeswax plus 1 board equals 1 panel. We're going to need a frame rack, which is 3, it looks like. We're going to need a base, which is 6. And we're going to need a super, which is not 3. So that's 12. And those are all the same type. These have different wood types. I don't know if we can use the same wood or if they have to be different wood types. Mixing in a barrel. Do I have an open barrel? No. No, I don't have an open barrel. Okay, well, barrels are cheap and easy to make. So, depending on how long this takes, it says mix in an open barrel. How do you mix in an open barrel? Aha. Can I take that stuff out? Well, guess not. Okay, so we have to seal it. And it's going to take another 2 days. So, unfortunately, we will have to wait till next episode to actually play with these Langstroth hives. That's a shame. I didn't anticipate us having to actually seal them in barrels. Let's see. So we're going to need to make all that. That was 12. We have the brood box tops. Oh, that's another 8. So that's 20. And then we need to make frames, which is another 1 each. And we're going to need, I think, at least 2 frames. We're going to need to make wax twine. We're gonna need to make wax linen. Yeah, so I guess that is all gonna have to wait till next episode. That will give me a bit of time to collect a bit more wax, though. Since our beehives outside, I just harvested one set of the skeps, and I did harvest our ceramic pots, but these have said swarming in less than 1 day for 3 days now. So these bees are being very lazy. But when they spread, I will then break those so we have a bit more wax. By the time these are ready, these should be just about ready to harvest again. So yeah, next time we should have a good 10, 12 more honey that we can work with. All right, well, in that case, I'm gonna call it an end here for today. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Later.